All rise. Judge Vanderbeek Court is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB 1039, White case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Mrs. White, what brings you here today?
Well, Judge Vonda, nice to see you again. You look beautiful.
Thank you. Nice to see you too. And it's interesting to see you sitting on this side.
Yes, well,
with Mr. White?
yes, Damien is here today. He's finally back from building that bridge.
Right, but it's interesting that you're here making a request because the last time you were here, his ex-wife was making a request for child support and you gave her such a hard time.
Well, back then I was so blinded by love and a bunch of other things.
Buckle up. This one's a roller coaster. We got Mrs. White, once blinded by love, now standing before Judge Vonderbeek, pleading for child support. But here's the twist. This is the same woman who used to drag her husband's ex through the mud for asking for the exact same thing. Oh, yeah, karma didn't just knock. It kicked the door in. Meanwhile, Mr. White, a.k.a. I build bridges in Italy, strolls in like he's above it all. But that cool demeanor, it's about to crack. Because when Judge Vonda starts breaking down the numbers, $5,000 a year for tuition per child, $500 for health insurance, it becomes clear. This bridge ain't holding up in court. And when that final support amount hits, Mr. White sits all the way up. Who's really supporting these kids? And did Mrs. White just play herself try and come off as the perfect ex? Stay tuned. On paper, this case is simple, but the emotional payoff? Oh, it's chef's kiss.
Dollar signs.
Yes, I believe that I have definitely learned my lesson and karma has definitely come around.
Okay, well, you said it. But continue. What brings you here?
So I would like to request child support for our two beautiful children.
Okay.
I cannot send them to school on my own. I don't want to pull them out. They have their friends and they're doing so well. And I would hate to make them change school.
Okay. And you said that you're paying tuition?
Yes.
Are you paying it or is Mr. White paying it?
Well, when we were together, we were paying it. But, now that I have to find a new job and to subsequent the money that I no longer have coming in, I need his help.
Okay. All right. And how much is tuition?
Tuition is about $5,000 a year per child.
Okay. Per year?
Yes.
Okay. This better be a pretty great school.
Yeah. It's connected to Yale.
Did you catch that? Mrs. White admitted she used to judge the ex-wife for needing help. And now, here she is in the exact same spot. That's what we call a full circle slap from the universe. Funny how fast people change their tune when the roles flip. But best believe Judge Vonda clocked that hypocrisy instantly.
And I was in Italy for a conference, not the building of the Bridge of Gibraltar.
Oh, okay.
You must have lied to
Well,
me.
she didn't know.
Apparently didn't know that there's a large step up from being housewife to employed.
Oh. I caught that. Continue.
So I'm currently paying the insurance for our children.
Okay. And how much is that?
$500?
$500. Okay. And that's for both children?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Continue.
Now, I don't understand exactly why my loving wife would think that in combination that we are paying for our children, considering I'm the only one that works. And quite frankly, she does not.
Okay.
And only spends.
That's
Okay.
not true.
Hold up. Did she really just say the school is connected to Yale and Harvard? Ma'am, what kind of brochure did you read? Tuition's $5,000 a year per kid, and suddenly we're in Ivy League territory? Elite humble brag of the day goes to Mrs. White. But Judge Vonda? Unimpressed. And honestly, same. That tuition better come with a guaranteed seat on the Supreme Court bench.
$500 for health insurance. And how many other children do you have?
Just the one other with my ex-wife.
Okay. And then you all have 2 together. All right. And I do have your child support amount, giving you credit for the health insurance as well as credit for your other children. Your child support amount comes.
Mr. White's tone just went full petty. He says he's the only one working, while Mrs. White just spins. Sir, this is a courtroom, not an open mic night. But Judge Vonda, cool as ever. She tells Mrs. White to let him speak, which is basically code for let the clown finish his act. She's letting him dig the hole real deep before hitting him with a legal shovel.
Okay. Now let me explain to you how that affects you. You're definitely going to have to get a job.
Oh, I do have a job.
Well, you're definitely going to have to continue working that job, because if you notice, his child support is only about close to $1,400. You said tuition is about $5,000 a year per child.
Right.
So after he pays child support, he does not have to give you anything extra. You understand that?
Oh, I completely understand.
And you understand that you will be covering the difference.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Boom. There it is. $1,391 in monthly child support. Judge Vonda breaks it down fast and makes it clear that payment covers everything. Child support isn't a luxury fund. It's for essentials. If you want your kids at bougie private schools, guess what? You're paying the difference. Judge Vonda's delivery? Calm, precise, ruthless, in the most respectful way possible.
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Is there anything further? Sounds pretty straightforward to me.
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Anything further?
Can I just let you know that I do have a legitimate job, okay? Like, I have my own hair care business. It's starting
I
up.
thought that was a question for me. Are you talking to him?
Well, I'm just letting both of you know that I do have a legitimate job.
Okay,
you
great.
know, and it's doing pretty
Congratulations.
well.
That is wonderful.
Mhm.
Anything further?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. If there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
And just like that, it's done. Mr. White's ordered to pay $1,391 a month and keep the kids' insurance active. Straightforward, fair, no extra fluff. But let's not overlook the bigger picture. The woman who once mocked another mother for asking for help just walked into the same courtroom, asking for help. Now that's poetic. The case may not have been messy, but it was satisfying in all the right ways. If you found yourself shouting, "Karma is real" at your screen, drop a comment below, smash that like button, and subscribe for more real courtroom chaos. Only on Truth.